Ooh. Oh, that was gross. Okay, start this over.
Beauty in the water, angel on the beach, ocean's daughter. I thought love was out of reach till I got her.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Savannah here, and today I thought, by personal request, because don't get me wrong, everybody, I insist you to comment down below what video. That was cat hair. I insist you to comment down below a video that I should do. I don't care what it is. Like, if it's completely fine to put on YouTube, I will do it. So, by request of one of my friends, I'm going to tell you guys the story about my trip to Houston. This literally just happened last week. I got home on Monday. Okay. We left on Thursday. Or not Thursday. We left on Wednesday. So I thought I would explain how that entire week went, kind of like what we did and all of that. The first night was Wednesday night. It was actually technically Tuesday night because we got there about like 11 on Tuesday. But so we had to leave at 12:15 in the morning to go to the airport. The airport is 2 hours away. Fun. So we spent 2 hours on a bus. All of us were really tired, but I don't think anybody even slept. I don't even think anybody slept on that plane. Anyways, so we had to leave. We had a 2-hour drive to the airport, and then we got there about like, I don't know, what's 12 plus 2? We got there like 2 o'clock in the morning, and our flight didn't leave until 5, I believe. So we had to sit there. You know, it was really fun, like, waiting in that first time at the airport, because everyone was super tired, but, like, everyone was so excited to be on this trip. Everyone was so excited to get ready to go. Like, everyone was cracking jokes and all of that. And we were all, like, really excited to get to see what our seats were, because we were talking about this, like, what seats are we going to have, and we were planning on, like, switching them around so we could all sit by our friends. Whew. I'm talking really fast, because there's a lot to unpack with this. So, our flight didn't leave until 5, and we were just talking, we were all cracking jokes and all of that, we were having fun. And so then, we had to take a plane to go to Chicago, and then we had a 4-hour layover, which it was actually, like, that was probably one of my favorite parts of the trip, was when we had that 4-hour layover, because it was actually really fun to, like, just hang out with people there. I actually had a lot of fun with that. Like, everyone was super tired, but it was still a lot of fun. And then we got onto another plane, and we got to Houston, finally. Now, you would think that once we got there, we would sleep. No, we didn't sleep. You would think that we'd be able to sleep. But you see, we arrived like an hour late because somebody was looking for their bag. And you would think, this also happened when I was down in Florida. We arrived maybe like an hour and a half late, but our rooms were not ready. There were like a couple of rooms ready that we could all put our stuff in. But so what we did was we went down and we changed in like this really small bathroom, like all of us, like there were 41 of us. So we all went and changed into this one bathroom and we went swimming because there was a rooftop pool, which, oh my goodness, you better believe I was super excited for that pool. And literally, I made this joke like 3 times. I was like, should I bring my mermaid tail? Yes, my mermaid tail. I was thinking I should bring my mermaid tail to this hotel. And everyone was just like, no, don't do that. Like, obviously I was kidding because it was like a hotel with a whole bunch of other people. It wasn't just like us being there. This was a church trip, by the way. It was also with like a few of the churches were there. And like a few other people that were like just staying there were there. So I was like, okay, that might not be the best idea. But I just thought it was really, really funny. So you better believe I was excited for that pool. Which, it was so much fun. Like, that first day, like, we had so much fun. Like, we were doing chicken fights, and, like, it was a lot of fun. So, we're there for a while, and then I believe it was, what time was it? It was at 7, it was either 7 or 7:30. We had to go to this huge Houston stadium. We had to go there for worship, which, like, honestly, except for a couple parts, it didn't even feel like a worship. It just felt like, because there was like music and there was a big concert, and it was pretty dope. Which like obviously and then they had like speakers there, which I'll get into some of the speakers in like a little bit, but it was really, really cool. So that lasted for a couple of hours, which it wasn't that bad. So then, one thing, so I'm about to get into a little bit of a rant for a second, because I need to tell this story in its entirety. Like, this is a big part of this. So, what you need to remember for this is we got to our hotel, and then we swam, and we had pizza there, but that was our lunch. We did not have supper. We were unable to have supper because our rooms were not ready. So, we go to worship, and we come back, and everyone, and like a few people are really, really hungry, because like some people had supper, some people had leftover pizza, but I wasn't really feeling cold pizza that night. So, there was a group of us that was going to go to Whataburger. I feel like if you guys want to hear this entire story, definitely comment down below, because I probably will tell this in another video, because like it's just, there's so many little things that you need to understand about that story. But, so, we went to Whataburger, me and another one of my friends got yelled at. It's a whole thing, and we were grounded. Grounded. You know what, actually, I don't even care if you guys want this story. I need to vent this story. So, I'm going to tell that story in another video. I'll probably tell it, like, right after I'm done with this one, because, like, people need to hear this. But so, we got back. It was, like, midnight. We ate our Whataburger. We got yelled at. We went to bed. So, the next day, we had our service project, and we were going to this really cool school. It was pretty chill. Like, a lot of people were really, really nice, and it was actually kind of fun. And my part that I was doing, which like a few other people, was picking up trash like around the school and around like the highway area that was down there. So that was kind of fine. And I thought to myself, I was like, what if somebody finds money out here? Of course, that's my first thought, because I always have money on my mind. My first thought is, what if somebody finds money out here? Because that'd be really cool. So, we were cleaning up this one area, and then we walk over the highway, and we walk over to this one spot. And our group leader that was with us, because she just decided to walk with us, told us, why don't we move over a little bit, because another couple people were over there, and they start moving over. That's important. So we start picking up everything, and when we hear them say something, and they come over to us, and one of the girls found $100. Like $100 bill. And I was like mind blown. Like I knew this is where my I don't want to say psychic, but I also do want to say psychic. That is where my mind powers come in. Like, if you guys don't believe me, like I swear to you, I have some type of like mind power. Like kind of just like a really weird one really quick. This has nothing to do with Houston. I'll definitely explain this in like another video. But one thing that's really weird to me is, so, if you didn't know, I used to write songs. I still do write songs. Not as often, though. But, so I wanted to name my first album, Silver Lining of Love. Okay? And then, I believe it was like, I can't even remember what it was. I think it was like a month later. If you don't know, one of my favorite artists of all time is Brendon Urie. Panic at the Disco. He is God. Don't even get me started, because I will fight you to the ends of the earth if you say he is not an amazing singer. I will fight you to the ends of the earth. So, one of the songs he came out with was A Silver Lining. And I didn't think of anything of it at a time, because it was such an amazing song. Like, obviously, I was listening to it on repeat. But I was like, and then I was going through my sketchbook, and I was like, Silver Lining of Love. What? Like, just little things like that. Like, they're tiny little things that only I noticed, that nobody else would ever care about. Anyways, somebody found $100. Another girl found $1, which she must have been pretty upset that she didn't find the $100, but I mean, I didn't find any money. But, no, so the girl found $100, and they were debating. She was told that she should probably donate it to the school or give it for offering. I'm not really sure what she was going to do with it, but I know somebody said to her that she should keep it, but I think she did end up donating it. I'm not really sure. So, we had that, and so after our service project, we ate actually a really good lunch. Like, it wasn't school lunch, but, like, it was, like, better than school lunch. But it came, like, I don't know how to explain this. Okay, for all you people that went to school, that go to, like, my school and that, and, like, went on field trips with me. You know when you get those white bags that have a soaked turkey or ham sandwich, and then you have, like, a bag of chips and a cookie? It was like that, but, like, 10 times better. Like, it was the exact same thing, but it was better. And then we got back, we had worship, and then we went back. Oh, also, on that day, after our service project, we went to this place that it had, like, a dance party and all of that, which it was kind of boring at first because we were just walking around. We took a couple pictures, and then we found the bouncy houses. We found the bouncy houses. If there's something you need to know about me, I love bouncy houses. I plan on having a bouncy house in my wedding. If, like, my husband doesn't agree with that, I'm sorry, you don't deserve to marry me because we need a bouncy house. We found the bouncy houses, and we were having an amazing time. Like, this is so much fun. And everyone was kind of sad because we thought that we were only going to spend 1 day here. We spent 2 days there. We spent 2 days there, boo-boo, which was so much fun. Oh, also, I need to talk about that in a second because, like, there's more to the bouncy house story. It was the 3rd day. And on the 3rd day, we were meeting up with everybody from the Minnesota area. Because the few events and, like, worship and all that, there was, like, 30,000 people there. And it was, like, different people from around the country. So, on our 3rd day, we spent time mostly we spent all of our time, it was like a couple hours. We spent our time with the people from the Minnesota area, and I got to meet up with my friends from a couple different churches. It was a lot of fun. I accidentally spilt water on one of my friends, which he's still yelling at me for that, which I swear it wasn't my fault. But it was like, hey, it was so worth it. And I also got to see, like, a couple of my really good friends that go to different churches, which is really dope. And we got to meet a lot of really, really chill people. Like, throughout this entire time, we got to meet a lot of really cool people, which was pretty cool. So, yeah. So then after that, we went to the place that we went, or we had a choice. We could either go to this place, which was like a convention center, where, my friends that are watching this video, please correct me if I'm wrong, because I may get a couple of these details off, because I'm not completely sure about everything. But, so, we either went to a convention center, or we went to the place that we went to the day before, with, like, the bouncy house and all of that. So, what we ended up doing was we went to this convention center, I believe. Oh my goodness, I'm confusing myself. Okay, flip the days that I said right now and the last day that I said, I think. Yes. Flip those 2 days. So, we went to this, like, convention center thing. It was kind of boring. Like, the only really fun thing there was, like, bumper cars, which they weren't, like, the normal ones that you see. They were, like, bike-powered ones with rafts around them, which were actually really fun. And then, so then we went over to the other area, and that day was probably one of my favorite days, because of a couple of the speakers that were there. They talked about, like, some stuff, like, a couple of my friends were thinking that they shouldn't have talked about such personal stuff, especially in a church area, but I felt like it was important to talk about this stuff, because, let me tell you something, the last 2 days when we were in worship, I had a mental breakdown every single time. Nobody noticed, because I'm very good at keeping that stuff concealed. Only one of my friends noticed, which, I'm not saying that my other friends that didn't notice, you are not bad friends, I'm just okay at hiding it. And I also said a couple times that I'd tell them when they get back to the hotel, but then, like, we just forgot. Oh my gosh! Okay, wait, I'll finish this, and then I need to tell you one of my favorite parts. So, it was that day. It was pretty fun. We went to the place with the bouncy houses, and had a couple races. I ripped my brand new shirt. Which was very annoying, because it was a very cute shirt, and I loved it. But, like, I ripped it, which I'm kind of angry. But, like, these ones are all ripped anyways. So that was pretty chill. And so then, one of my favorite things that I've ever done, and if you have me on Snapchat, this is very fun. Me and the 2 friends that I was staying with in the hotel, we had an ice bath, kind of. There was no water, which one of my other friends was trying to fight me on this because we didn't put water in there. But it was like midnight. We could not put water in there. We could not run water because other people were trying to sleep. So we just like put a whole bunch of ice just in a bath, like cute picture of me sitting in ice bath. But it was a lot of fun. And then like we had an ice fight, like for a little bit, which was pretty chill. And then on the last day, we went to the zoo. Let me tell you something. Don't go to the Houston Zoo unless you are able to cool yourself down. Because it was hot. It was really hot. Like, I was wearing overalls and I had a shirt underneath it. I ended up taking off that shirt. It was hot. It was hot. The weather, not me. But anyways, so we went to the Houston Zoo, and then we got back. And after we got back, half of us went to go gift shopping. Like, just go and get some souvenirs. And the other half went swimming. Let me tell you something. Being in the hot Houston Zoo, being in hot Houston, and then being able to jump in a cold pool, the best feeling in the world. It was incredible. So, that was really fun. So, me and one of my other friends, we stayed around for a bit, and then a few other friends joined in, and one of my, I'm just going to say roommates instead of saying one of my friends, I'm just going to say one of my roommates that was up there, she decided to take a nap until 6, when it was time for like an hour before we had to eat, which also, we got a 28-inch pizza, like, oh my gosh, yes. But, so, it was me and 3 other friends. Yes. It was me and 3 other friends. We decided to go up to the room and just jump on her. It was so much fun. Like, she literally had 2 minutes before her alarm woke up, but, like, why not go in and wake her up the best way possible? It was, like, legit. She woke up and she was screaming. Like, excuse me? I don't think we scared you that much, but okay. But no, so then we all go back down to the pool, we all go party, and they come with a 28-inch pizza! I'm sorry, I'm very aggressive about pizza. So, they come in with our 2 28-inch pizzas. And they had salad, which, I'm not gonna lie, I did eat a lot of the salad. It's pretty good. Oh, they had wings. Oh my gosh, the wings. I love chicken wings. Love any wings. Buffalo wings. Delicious. Anyways, so we have our pizza and all that. And so then we go and swim some more, and they have, like, lights in the pool that, like, can change the pool different colors, which I thought was really, really cool. I love stuff like that. And it was actually, like, a lot of fun. Like, that night was a lot of fun. And, like, one of the times, like, my neck still hurts from this, but I kind of think this is funny. So, I am the type of person, which I am the last person out of the pool. Okay, you can fight me on this. I'm always the last person. Almost always the last person, because one of my friends also had to drag me back into the pool, because I got out to check my phone for an important text message. But, so I jump back in the pool, and I'm swimming around with my friends, and this entire time, we've been, like, dunking, like, a few of my friends have been, like, dunking each other and tripping each other in the pool, which that's a lot of fun. And one of my friends, she dunks me, and then as I'm coming back up, my neck goes right into her back, and I just hear crunch. Like, that hurt so much. Like, I had a headache for the rest of the night. So, like, I went and I sat on the thing, and then I got dragged back into the pool. They were like, get back in the pool, Samantha. I'm like, okay, I'll get back in the pool, even though I'm in pain. But that was actually, like, a lot of fun. So then, after that, so we had to get out of the pool, and so we all go to bed. Let me rephrase that. We stayed up, because we had to get up at 3 a.m. We stayed up until 1. Let me rephrase that. Actually, no, we had to get up at 2:30. We stayed up until about 1. Oh, one of the nights was really fun because it was on, and we, like, stayed up and watched that. But the final night, so we stayed up. I didn't think anybody was going to sleep, but, like, I think only one room stayed awake. But, so, we get the genius idea to order room service. They had some chicken wings. They had some wings. Okay, let me tell you something. That plate of food was incredible. It was like heaven created it itself. Like, I will post a picture right here.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. So, we get our room service. We're watching TV. But so, we do that, and then we fall asleep. I go sleep on the hide-a-bed. I'm pretty comfy on my little hide-a-bed over here. And so then, we have to get up at 2:30 in the morning. We thought we were going to be late. Because we had to be down there by 3 o'clock. The elevators are very slow. And it was like 5-10 minutes past 3. And we're like, oh no. Or no. No. Let me phrase that. We had to be down there by 10:45. It was like 10:55 when we finally get down there. We thought that we were going to be late. There were still people coming down, like, way after us. And we were just like, oh, okay. I guess still hurry, but, like, we have to leave at 3, get on a bus and leave. Anyways, so we get on our bus to go to the airport. And we get on, I think our plane leaves at like 4-ish. So then we have to take a plane to Denver, Colorado. Okay then. Don't get me wrong, I was very excited. Because like, before I die, I want to like visit every single state. But like, I wanted to go home. And also, then we flew. We were finally home in Minneapolis. I was so happy. But we stopped to get food because we weren't going to get back until 4. So we stopped. And we stopped and we got Chinese food, which don't get me wrong, I love Chinese food, but I wanted to go home. But we stopped, and then after that, we have to take the bus again. And we have to go another like 2 hours. It was hot. I don't even think the air conditioning was running. It was very hot. And now, me, whenever I go on planes, if I'm able to, I wear pajama pants. I wear my pajamas. Like, I didn't even change that morning. I woke up and I walked in the clothes and I went. Now, in Minnesota, it was only a couple degrees cooler. It was like 98 in Houston, like 96 in Minnesota. It was hot, which in Minnesota we're used to cold weathers and hot summers. So we do that. So we get food. It was hot. I was in my pajamas, and we're driving. I fall asleep, and this is the only time I've really I fell asleep on the plane for a half an hour, and then I fell asleep on the bus for an hour. I wake up and I'm sweating. I'm so hot. Like, I was wearing like my flannel warm pajama pants, and I was wearing a shirt like this, which it was a little bit thinner, but it wasn't any better. And I wake up to find out that our bus broke down. Our bus has broke down in like 98 degree weather. We were all hot. We were all cranky. We were all sweating. So it was maybe 5 minutes after I woke up. We're off again. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to try and fall asleep. Now, we had maybe a 2-hour bus ride. My phone was at 17% when we left. I listened to music the entire time. 2-hour ride home. I love my phone so much. Thank you for staying alive. It was at 1% when I got in the car. When I got in the car to go home, it died. Which I'm like, thank you. Because I need to have something like playing in order for me to fall asleep. So, I fall asleep. We're like 20 minutes out of town. 20 minutes out of my home. And I'm dying. I'm going to die of heat. Like, right now from this, since my fan is not running, I'm going to die from heat right now. And this isn't even like the little bit of it. Like, this right now would be considered cool to the amount of hot that it was in Houston and in the bus at that time. But so, we finally get back. I jump into the car. I say hi to my mom, and she takes my bag. I say, Mom, is the air conditioning on? And she says yes. I almost ripped the door handle off of that car. I wanted to get in there so quickly. Also, I told my friends, like, everyone was getting off the bus. I was like, bye, no time for hugs, have to get into air conditioning. So, we get there. I'm driving in the car. I get McDonald's. As we are leaving the church, my mom was like, hey, do you want McDonald's? I'm like, yes, I want McDonald's. Which, oh, McDonald's. Yes. I was so happy for that McDonald's. Even though I, like, literally ate already, like, 2 hours earlier. But I was so happy for that McDonald's. Oh, yeah, and I got home about 6, and I fell asleep. And I didn't wake up until 6 the next day. So, I was tired. But, yeah, so that was my Houston trip. Kind of, like, told, like, I probably got a few details wrong because I have a horrible memory. Like, I remember the stupidest little details, but it's whatever, it works. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe bar, comment down below if you want more videos, because I know you guys do, I think. Do you? If you don't want more videos, please don't subscribe, because, like, just saying. Just kidding, don't unsubscribe, I love you. But yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah!